Isn't it funny how although we have been our whole lives believing that our lives are actually real, don't you kind of find it bizarre how in the end of it all, it's all like just a subatomic particle level, just all molecular chemical reactions, and those chemical reactions is what dominates our perspective on what we perceive as being real? It's simply the side effect of our immune system and our response to electrical pulses, which creates the simulated reality that we live in as if we're actually experiencing it, as if it's real, when in truth, it's all a fucking illusion, bruh.
Right now, we're inside a computer program.
Is it really so hard to believe? Your clothes are different, the plugs in your arms and head are gone. Your hair has changed. Your appearance now is what we call residual self-image. It is the mental projection of your digital self.
This isn't real.
What is real? How do you define real? If you're talking about what you can feel, what you can smell, what you can taste and see, then real is simply electrical signals interpreted by your brain. This is the world that you know. The world as it was at the end of the 20th century. It exists now only as part of a neural interactive simulation that we call the Matrix. You've been living in a dream world, Neo. This is the world as it exists today. What is the Matrix? Control. The Matrix is a computer-generated dream world, built to keep us under control in order to change a human being into this.
No. I don't believe it. It's not possible.
I didn't say it would be easy, Neo. I just said it would be the truth.
Stop. Let me out! Let me out! I want out!
The Luciferic element becomes the true revealer of light, the angel of light. The light that reveals to us the path to the Christ comes from Lucifer.
Huh?
Lucifer represents experience. Lucifer is literally the angel of experience.
Lucifer, the angel of experience. We're actually stuck inside of a dream. Remember the movie The Matrix? A dream where we think we're alive, but in reality, we're not. That's crazy. What do y'all think about that, y'all? We are thinking we're alive. We're simply just thoughts in someone's mind, man. What the
Here's a quote by Plato. How can you prove whether at this moment we are sleeping and all our thoughts are a dream, or whether we are awake and talking to one another in the waking state? Or essentially, how can you prove that you're not in a dream right now?
And I'm not trying to lose. Stop being such a pussy.
So when you're starting to think about the human game, I think a really close analogy is a dream. It's a great place to start. Truth hidden in plain sight, Inception.
Dreams, they feel real while we're in them, right? It's only when we wake up that we realize something is actually strange.
The mind of the Matrix, bro. The mind of the simulation. The mind of Yahweh. Or the mind of, say, Saturn? I mean, you look into the planets, you will find out all of the planets that Yahweh, the Christian God of the Holy Bible, was connected to, it's the planet Saturn. And isn't Saturn and Satan the same? Oh wait, I thought Yahweh was God. But work that out with me, bro. Make it make sense. Who's to say that we're not living in one big-ass, super real, biological game?
The Matrix isn't just a movie about machines controlling humans. It's about belief systems controlling our sense of reality. How many of you remember that scene in The Matrix Reloaded where Neo meets the architect? The cold, calculating mind behind the simulation. One of my favorite scenes in all of movie history. And the bombshell that he drops is this. Zion, humanity's so-called last hope, has been destroyed 5 times before. So Neo really isn't the first one. He's the 6th one. And the rebellion, the resistance, well, it's all been part of the plan from the beginning. Now, here's where it gets crazy. The Matrix doesn't fear your awakening. Oh, no. It expects it. It has built-in structures to catch those who question, who rebel. It's like a digital shepherd guiding every lost sheep right back into the fold. Liz Cross, who I've had on my channel before, in her Mind Probe sessions, tapped into something even deeper. And her conversations with Source revealed that the universe itself is designed as a cosmic game between the forces of light and dark. Not a game in the trivial sense, but in the sacred, ancient sense of a soul-level challenge. So from the very beginning, the board has been set. The players move, and the illusion of chaos unfolds perfectly orchestrated. And that idea that everything is part of a grand design shows up in scripture too. Ecclesiastes says, "There is nothing new under the sun." And philosophers like Plato, could say that name, he spoke of the cave where shadows on the wall become reality to those who never step outside. And in Buddhism, the world is Maya, or illusion, layers upon layers, all keeping you distracted from the truth. The Matrix is that illusion. But here's the gut punch. Oh, so is Zion. What? So is the rebellion. The system isn't trying to stop rebellion. No. It manufactures it. It builds pressure valves like Zion so dissenters can be collected, managed, and eliminated all in one clean sweep. And this is something that I really didn't know until I went back and watched the Matrix movies again and again. And even still, I had to have a talk with ChatGPT to figure these things out. Now, the one, Neo isn't the glitch. He's the variable the machines expect. His purpose is to gather the awakened ones, lead them to Zion, and hand them over, unknowingly, to their reset. Now think about that. It's like herding sheep into a pen labeled freedom, only to find the slaughterhouse at the end. And you know what makes it worse? The people in Zion think they're free. That's the perfect illusion, convincing the rebel that they've escaped when in fact they're still inside. And that's how the system keeps winning. And that's why you can't break free.
And we are all NPCs trying to wake up other NPCs, like a chain reaction, like a domino effect. Man. Then the game resets itself all over again. Oh my God! Where's my Mario brothers? Come on! Pay attention. Pay very close attention.